happy birthday to the late great legendary Selena and legendary actor and comedian Martin Lawrence and legendary voice actor Billy West. Welcome back to another anniversary rant. It's your boy X-Men 1991. We got one classic sketch comedy show turning 30 and a classic movie turning 25. Today has been 30 years since All That made its debut on Nickelodeon. This show was created by Brian Robbins and Mike Tollin. It is a sketch comedy children's television series that lasted for 10 seasons from April 16, 1994 to October 22nd, 2005, lasting for 11 years. And then it was revived for 2 more seasons, I believe, or 1 in 2019. The pilot episode was originally shown as a special sneak peek on April 16, 1994, with the show officially debuting as a regular series on Christmas Eve of that year. All That made history on this day in 1994. This was the teen version of SNL Saturday Night Live. This show had an amazing cast, ladies and gentlemen. Some of these cast members had their own spin-off show during and after their All That days. Had amazing casts. Here are the cast members. Here we go. Angelique Bates, Katrina Johnson, Elisa Reyes, Lori Beth Denberg, Amanda Bynes, Kel Mitchell, Keena Thompson, Josh Server, Christy Nowens, Leon Frierson, Danny Tamarelli, Mark Soul, Nick Cannon. Those were the cast members from seasons 1 through 6. And we had cast members from the last 4 seasons like Chelsea Brumette, Jamie Lynn Spears, Shane Lyons, Brian Hearn, Lisa Foyles, Giovanni Samuels, Kyle Sullivan, Jack DeSena. You had all these great cast members from the first 10 seasons of All That, even the ones from the 2019-2020 season. It's just amazing. Wow, 30 years since All That premiered on Nickelodeon. It's amazing how I'm completely lost for words that All That is now Dirty 30. Yesterday was the 30th anniversary of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Now today is the 30th anniversary of All That. Where does time go, ladies and gentlemen? So I want to thank Brian Robbins and Mike Tollin for creating this amazing teen sketch comedy show version of SNL. 30 years of All That. And the theme song never gets old. We all know the theme song is written and performed by TLC. So I want to thank all the cast and crew of 30 years of the show, man. 30 years. And now let's talk about this movie. Today has been 25 years since Life was released in theaters. This film is framed as a story being told by an elderly inmate about 2 friends, Ray Gibson and Claude Banks, who are both convicted of a crime that they didn't commit, and they were both sentenced to life in prison. That's what the movie is all about. This movie definitely had an amazing cast. Of course, we had Eddie Murphy as Ray Gibson, birthday boy Martin Lawrence as Claude Banks. And fun fact, Martin was 34 years old when this movie was released on his birthday. Today, he's 59. Oba Babatunde as Willie Long. We all know Bernie Mac played the role as Jangalang Jangalang. Bernie Mac's character was so funny in this movie. We had the late Michael Bear Taliaferro as Goldmouth, who later went on to play Emerald in You Got Served. Guy Torry played the role as Radio. Anthony Anderson making his film debut as Cookie. Bokeem Woodbine played Can't Get Right. Ah, man, 25 years of life. Eddie Murphy also produced this movie. And you cannot forget about the soundtrack. The soundtrack was released on March 16th, 1999, the day after Mike Henry's 10th birthday. It peaked at number 10 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the top R&B/hip hop albums chart and was certified platinum the day after my 8th birthday, June 18, 1999, selling over 1 million copies. The whole entire soundtrack was produced by Robert Kelly, along with Wyclef and other producers of this album, this soundtrack. Of course, it has singles like Life by Casey and JoJo, Fortunate by Maxwell, New Day by Wyclef, and It's Gonna Rain. "25 years since this movie came out. This was also the last rated R movie that Eddie Murphy was in before he started making family-friendly movies. This has to be one of the most underrated movies of the late 90s and one of the most underrated movies of all time. Congrats to the cast and crew on 25 years of this movie. And so that wraps up my quick rant celebrating 30 years of All That premiering on Nickelodeon and 25 years of Life being released in theaters. Martin's next movie to turn 25 this year is, of course, Blue Streak, which will be 25 on my late auntie's birthday, September 17th. If you're new here, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell for my next anniversary rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment down below. And I'll catch you tomorrow for a recap of tonight's in-game tournament between the Lakers and the Pelicans and the Warriors and the Kings. Happy 25th anniversary to Life and happy 30th anniversary to All That. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.